It'll be Austin off the tip. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Here's Simmons. Wembanyama looking it over. O'Neal wide open. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside. Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
And it's out of bounds. Austin able to retain possession here. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Austin. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Outside Leonard. Here's Chambers. Shot clock at 5. Here's the drive. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's O'Neal. Clock at 2. And stolen by Simmons. Wembanyama with it. Leonard picks him up. Shaq with the screen. Fires from the corner. Wembanyama, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And the call will be against Joakim Noah.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Puts up a 3. And the basket by Chambers.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Giddey goes in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That is Giddey at his best, using his long strides to get to the rim.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. With great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
And it's Giddey in the corner. Noah the screen. Giddey goes in. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there.
Simmons can't get it to go. And it's Giddey with the ball for Albuquerque. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Sure, why settle for the layup when you can just jam it home? You gotta love the aggressive finish.
Castro O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
Pierce for 3. Rebound by Albuquerque.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without a foul.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
And this is how aggressive Noah can be. When he senses an opportunity to finish it, he goes for it.
And the basket by Chambers.
Well, that's just fantastic awareness. Recognizing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Pass to Chambers. Into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so it's Josh Giddey making things happen for Albuquerque. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The deep. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Albuquerque.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
To the middle. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Pass to Chapman. Traps in the tray. Chapman's got the lead up to 7 now for Albuquerque.
Just tremendous playmaking there, moving it out for the 3. That was a high-level pass.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Outside Irving. Here's Chapman. 5 points in the game. The 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Irving. Here's Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness, the dream. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Back to Oden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
To the inside. It's stolen by Olajuwon. He takes it in, and then Olajuwon with the dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind.
Heard you cry loud. All the way across town. You've been searching for that someone that is beyond on the crowd. As you sit around feeling sorry for yourself. Well, don't get lonely now. And try your white eyes. I'm just hoping for the moment. Sneeze in my back, just the target. So uptight, you've been thinking about ditching me. No time to search the world around. 'Cause you know where I'll be found when I come around. I heard it all before. So don't knock at my door. I'm a loser and the user, so it's only no accuser to try and keep me down because I know you're right. So go do what you like. Make sure you do it wise. You may find out that yourself that means nothing worth everything. You can't go forcing something if it's just not right. No time to search the world around. 'Cause come around, when I come around, when I come around, when I come around.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Go.
So New York wins the tip. Green inside, and Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
It's O'Neal atop the key, and the shot is good.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. The great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
And this is the idea for Giddey. Get enough trays to keep the defense honest.
To Lindenborg. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
3 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Giddey surveying the D. Pass to O'Neal. And it falls over the rim and in.
Assist goes to.
And it's 7 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Down low. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Pass to Noah. Back to Giddey. Shaq with the string. Now Giddey. Just 4 to shoot. Albuquerque needs to get a shot off it. And the 3 off target. New York trailing. Noah hits the 3-point bomb. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Albuquerque.
Well, their coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Here's Giddey. Greg Oden picking up that last basket. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Shaq with the screen. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
O'Neal misses. New York trails by 3. Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Pass to Noah. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Noah's got a couple of threes now in the first for Albuquerque.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Yeah, and once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Shaquille O'Neal getting it done. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down. Well, long-armed and broad-shouldered.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lindenborg's got 10.
A skilled big. Lindenborg has the ability to step out and stretch the floor. What a valuable skill.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And he drives in. 2 points. That one goes. Chapman's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Pass to Yao. And stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Irving. And the slam dunk by Irving.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Chapman. It's rebounded by New York. Inside. Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy pickings.
Here's Chapman, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 6.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
To the inside. Yao. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. To the middle. Here's Yao. Olajuwon with the block.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. Knows he has the green light.
A wide open look here for Caruso. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly from there.
And it's Smith penetrating. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
So skilled on the bounce. When Smith is in attack mode, this guy is difficult to slow down.
Well, that's a win for the offense when you get some easy chances at the line.
New York shooting their first free throws of this game. The first free throw is good.
And when Gay is locked in, he's special. An efficient scorer who can effortlessly take over games.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Smith left side. Outside Irving. Drives to the hoop. And Irving throws it down.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
And that one's good, Caruso. Smith with it. Pass to Oden. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Oden's got his second bucket of the game to go. And so it's Albuquerque going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And here's Smith. Takes it inside. Green with the block.
Aggression. That's how Draymond plays defense.
Substitution.
So both teams changing it up here. A three from Leonard. And it's Deng with the rebound. New York trails by 10. Pass to Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Leonard. He has yet to score. O'Neal outside. Fires it up. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
To the paint. Stolen by O'Neal. And here we go. Albuquerque fast break. Yep, that one goes in there. And now it's a 12-point Albuquerque lead.
Well, their coaches love seeing that. Working that ball, playing team basketball.
Basket good.
And we've seen games like this before from Lindenborg. It doesn't take much to get him going.
Noah's shot is off. New York with the ball. O'Neal on the wing. Back to James. To the middle. Not stopping O'Neal and close. Wow, what a play.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Pass to Chambers. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half. O'Neal drives in.
He's not going to miss that.
Albuquerque leading by 6.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Green taking his time here. Here's Lindenborg. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Lindenborg's got 15 points. Leonard, no luck. And so James will bring it up for New York. Pass to Lindenborg. And again, New York with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Lindenborg. Here's O'Neal. Look out, Rim. Here comes Shaq.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Chambers. Now O'Neal. And it's Giddey in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Back to O'Neal. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Here's Lindenborg. Giddey defending. Inside. O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Substitution on the
It could go. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie.
New York.
Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
49.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Green. Screen by O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
Pass to Chapman. Back to James. And here's Olajuwon for 3.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Irving, a great pass, leads him right to the rack.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Tipped away. And stolen by Caruso. And it's denied.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's O'Neal. Here comes Shaq. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
Now Giddey launches it, and it misses. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
The shot is good.
Talk about a clutch basket.
Albuquerque trails by 4. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Leonard. Kawhi with the flush.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now Giddey puts up a deep 3. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
And using all of his length there, Noah cleaning the offensive glass and able to put that one back home. He has it all grooved in tonight. Coach should tell him to stay in attack mode.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Well, what I like about Giddey, he just knows how to play this game. Helps his team in so many ways. Big for this offensive flow.
Here's Lendenborg. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
Pressure-packed free throws, but he stayed calm and nailed it.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Here's O'Neal. Throws it down. What an assist!
Yeah, Green loves tearing your defense apart by making great passes and executing on offense.
Now, here is O'Neal. Here's Chambers. Let's lose a three. Giddy fires. The three doesn't go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
So a close game sees New York take this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters the most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up for my friends.
You don't got a clue what you be talking about. Poke your chest out and you can get. It's hit different when you listening to this in the car. The live is still in this jurisdiction by far. You really gotta see it just to know what you saw. It's nothing nice to say that. Don't say it at all. It's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, that means it's hot. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, yo, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Serve it off the plate, dog. You need to feed your homies.
Drill. Yeah, this is not a fire drill. The real thing. Yeah, you know that. At nighttime, daytime she don't see me. Acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull it with him. This ain't Disney. Spin that benefit. Still identity. Put a. Can you flip it? Like Paul Wall, I might just put a grill in. Boy, go get your paws chili with the chili, you know.
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. They set the screen. Green. And Green slams it in.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as anyone. Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Lendenborg. Takes the three. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots. And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Fires the three. Drills it from outside. Jackson got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Los Angeles. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Back to Giddey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Noah. And Noah with the slam.
Oh, how about that powerful finish by Noah attacking the rim.
And here is Giddey. O'Neal outside. O'Neal on the wing. A putback. And Giddey stays with it. Giddey's got 5 now.
And this young guard, Giddey, doesn't quit on the glass. Phenomenal awareness and positioning right there. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Took him no time at all on that one. 6 points for him.
Still big. Lindenborg has the ability to step out and stretch the floor. What a valuable skill.
Here's Chambers. It's Noah with the drive. 5 to shoot. Tries from 16. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Oh, look at that. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Noah. That 3 off the mark. Oh, got it!
Oh, amazing! Perfect timing there.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Albuquerque trails by 13. Here's Chapman. Pass to Oden. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's why you can't leave anyone open.
And here is Los Angeles now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. On the wing, Irving. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Screen by O'Neal. To the inside. Not stopping O'Neal in close. Wow, what a play.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
He dialed that one up from long distance. Lindenborg's got 11.
Man, you have to be impressed with those guys in the pick and roll. Well run. Well, long-armed and broad-shouldered, Yaxel Lindenborg has a first-team All-NBA name, and his skill level stands out as well. At 6'9", able to pass, handle, and shoot, he is multi-tool.
And Oden sends it back.
Oh, great block from Oden. And this is the type of defender he's capable of becoming.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Blocked again.
making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's Greg Oden with the finish.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Pass to Chapman. To the paint. And it's Greg Oden with the finish.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Albuquerque foul call. Julius Erving. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:35 left in the first half of the game. Here's Noah, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Julius Erving.
Love seeing Noah seek out his offense, attracting the D's attention there in the process.
Joakim Noah hits them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Right wing. Back to Smith. Picked by Olajuwon. Launches it. And it's J.R. Smith getting the three. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Lindenborg. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And we've seen games like this before from Lindenborg. It doesn't take much to get him going.
It's good from long range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
An absolute sharpshooter. J.R. Smith always rises with confidence.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. Fires away from way outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And you see the power, but O'Neal shares it nicely as well.
Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. He had a nice open look right there. Irving's got 6 in the quarter. Here's Lindenborg. 20 points for him. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. Irving for 3. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Albuquerque trails by 10. Now Giddey. Here's Shaq. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Stolen. And they're running. Here's Noah. And Noah with the slam.
And this is how aggressive Noah can be. When he senses an opportunity to finish it, he goes for it.
It's deflected. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Noah.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
On the wing, Giddey drills the three-pointer. Giddey's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's a shot the defenses often dare Giddey to make, but he's shown improved accuracy.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Chambers.
And no question that shot was effective by the defense. He was all over the shoot. And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard. O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And finished off by Noah.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Oden. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. Oden's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And knocking down threes is so key. It makes defenses come out of the paint and gives your team some space to operate.
Here's Chambers. Nothing on the board. 4 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Personal foul.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Albuquerque shooting their first free throw of the game.
And how about that quiet confidence with which Noah plays? A long, skilled defender who also chips in occasionally on the offensive end.
Chapman's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 3. Hudson for 3. And James pulls it down. 1:09 left here in the third quarter. Shots good from Oden.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Nobody near Allen. Connects from three-point range.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop. I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Oden a screen. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Third team foul.
That free throw good from Allen.
And we don't talk about guys like Tony Allen enough. Defense first players, but they're key if you want to win games in this league.
Albuquerque trails by 3. Pass to Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Well, their coaches love seeing that. Working that ball, playing team basketball.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
There's the drive.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Los Angeles leads by 1. And time for the short break and stay. 3/10 quarters behind us. And more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Los Angeles calling timeout. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Lendenborg. Pass to Shaq. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's O'Neal with the three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Now here's Giddey. And O'Neal gets it to go. Shaq's got 10 points here in the second half.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
6 on the shot clock. 3, good.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot. And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Shaq with the screen. Launches it. Knocks down the three.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
"13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And down goes the three.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving three?
Here's O'Neal, and there's the three.
And that three was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
Important points from Giddey. He gets up for these big moments.
Green.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First personal foul.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
O'Neal there for the rebound.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
He drills the three.
Well, he has tremendous confidence off the catch. Boozer can be really dangerous when he's decisive like this.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Lindenberg. Catch up a three. Not that time. It won't go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Another one for Giddey. His confidence level has been sky high tonight. Looking to score the ball.
"54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lindenberg. 5 on the clock. Giddey with it. Here he goes. And there's the dunk.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And he does not hit. Stolen by Noah. And stolen by Giddey.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Shaq with the screen. One-handed!
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And Los Angeles calling timeout. Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Substitution on the court.
For the win. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And here is Allen. Here's Lendenborg. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And so here's Albuquerque. Smith with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. Now O'Neal. For three. It's good.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over wins.
Picked by Olajuwon. The drive by... Oh, wow! What a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
Now Oden. Going inside. Smooth move on the jam.
And nice take from Oden. Solid at creating that avenue there to the rim.
That's tipped. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. Here's Lendenborg. From outside. Screen by O'Neal. Lock at 6. Connect on the jam. Big time bucket there.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
Here's O'Neal. O'Neal showing no mercy.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Now O'Neal launches from deep. The three goes down. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Screen by O'Neal. Now Irving. Smith. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Substitution for Albuquerque. Number 5.
Shaquille O'Neal. And the three misses. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit.
Here we go.
Now here's Giddey. Shaq with the screen. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You love to see it.
It's blocked by Shaq.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
Now Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Takes the three. Crane from outside.
And what makes Boozer so special, he can really score all over the floor, including from beyond the arc.
Now Banchero. Oh, what a play inside.
A ton of confidence for Banchero. Big moments, no pressure.
Banchero brings the double team. Now O'Neal. A three-pointer. Good.
Love the team-first mentality, looking to make the pass there.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Both teams changing it up here. Giddey fires. Sweet shot at the right time.
Look, if Giddey can be a consistent off-ball threat, watch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul. Here's Lindenborg. Irving with the steal.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal. Wow, they needed that from Josh Giddey. Huge basket.
Outside Boozer. Buries the deep ball.
And at the most crucial moment, this guy steps up in the biggest way possible. Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
And so Albuquerque takes the win. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned. And I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Fool if I take it all for granted. A smart man if I keep my feet planted to the earth. Cause the people that hurt can understand it. You speaking outlandish, I'ma show you how to make it all work. Another planet, it's a short-term goal for me. A record soul for me, it's just more of me in your ear. For you to hear Kendrick persevere. Defenses I feel relentless. Ambition with a clear vision. Taking off, I ain't taking off these pistons. I'm taking off on the enemy. Your distance came across me. How much it'll cost me to get you out my business. I said a planet is a short-term goal. No sky is the limit. I'm past that, now past that. Award not 1 but 4 times 2 plus yours.
I see myself performing that. Sold out shows where the room is packed. Sitting at the Grammys winning 5 awards. See myself on big billboards. Traveling around the world with endorsement deals. Can't imagine how it feels. That's why I'm smiling every day. Because my dream ain't far away. I'm so high I can touch the sky. I know it's my time. And it's now or never. Fly so
tell me I'm blessed. Calculated my steps, my heart, my breath. Breathe lungs of a victory, and vividly you see me when I'm at my best. My worst, this verse dedicated to the days that I slept with a curse. Research my paid dues, I'm reimbursed. I burst in the crowd with a voice and a crown. I'm a king on the prowl, and I see mama smile. And a vow I'ma take that I'll never break. You can break bread with me now. We can all take a bow on the edge of the pedestal and scream out loud that we made it off the avenue and walk that mile. In the darkness, I often sit back and get lost in the rap that I wrote. When you told me that it spoke to your soul, I was talking to you. I was walking it through every ghetto. Tell success, hello, we here.
And I'm so happy I cry, 'cause I can't believe all the things I ever wanted.